Darius, last year you finished the season school record, 208 rushing yards against Bowling Green, the most for true freshman single game. What was that like to finish the season that strongly?
It was really cool. The coolest part was being in front of my family in my hometown, Detroit, Michigan. I probably had 150 people there
Wow.
watching the game, so that was really cool. And then, honestly, it was cool to be back with the guys after falling short in the season with a few injuries. It was really cool to be back and being able to help out my team, and then kind of kick us off into this upcoming season.
You're a guy that just runs with endless energy, and it really matches your coach's personality and PJ Fleck. What do you love about playing for him?
The biggest thing is he always has energy, and he's helped me a lot as a man, understanding that it's really big to have perspective in this world. Understanding things like we have the Masonic Children's Hospital in Minnesota, and like a big thing is like having perspective that those people and those children are going through a lot more than just something as small as football or even just a hamstring injury like I had last year. That's nothing in comparison to the terminal illness that a child could be going through. So he puts a lot of things in perspective and helps me understand that like it's not about me. It's something that's bigger than me always. So I think that's something that like I really love about him is like he always holds me to a high standard.
I know you said in the spring there was really no decision to make whether to transfer or not. It was always about staying in Minnesota.
Yeah.
What is it that not only Coach Fleck, but you and the guys are building there in Minnesota right now?
I think that the biggest thing that we're doing is connecting the team. Everybody's coming together. There's no cliques on the team. There's no separation in the locker room. I think that that's a really big thing just for football in general, but as a team sport in general. It's just that like everybody's connected and everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to play for each other.
This run game schematically is really balanced. We see inside zone, outside zone, man blocking. What is it about that variance that plays to your strengths as a runner?
I mean, everything that we're running is kind of schemed up to what the defense is doing. So I mean, our coaches are putting me in those great positions, and then obviously the offensive line and tight ends are doing their jobs tremendously and giving me those open holes and giving me opportunities to make those plays.
You get a new quarterback. Max
Yep.
Brosmer comes from New Hampshire. Ton of starting experience, ton of production. I know it's early, but what have you gotten to see from Max so far?
I say the biggest thing is just his leadership. I mean, he's led us since he's been here. I mean, he brought a few guys down to Atlanta. We did a lot of like routes on air, things of that nature, and we did a lot of team bonding things on the lake, out on his boats, jet skis. So that was really fun. And like I said, he just brought the team together. He's earned the respect of the guys, and I think that like that's the biggest thing he's brought to the table.
Ariante Ursary, one of the best tackles in the entire country.
Yes, sir.
What is it like when you break the huddle and you have that guy out in front blocking for you?
It's great. It's good to also know, like in pass protection, that like the left side is going to be held down almost 100%. So that's really good to know, and it gives the quarterback some peace of mind. Gives me peace of mind in the run game that I know if I'm gonna jump cut to that side, that I know that he's gonna be holding it down over there. But my whole line, honestly, is really good. They all get the job done and do the things that they need to do to give me those opportunities. So, I mean, it's really cool to play behind him, but also just all of those guys.
Coach Fleck has really emphasized how strong the run game you guys have. The benefit of that is you could balance it out and really open up
Yes.
the pass game. What kind of pressure does that put on you guys who have a deep backfield, a star talent like yourself, to produce, to then make things a little easier on the pass game?
I wouldn't say it's pressure, but pressure makes diamonds. I mean, being in that position is kind of like an honor. Honestly, like I want the offense to lean on me. I want the offense to lean on the running back room, and so we have a lot of talent in there. We brought a lot of guys in through the transfer portal, so I feel like having those opportunities to be in those big moments and make those big plays. I mean, it's honestly just like a blessing. I mean, it's really cool to be in that position, and everybody in the running back room is ready and eager to embrace those situations.
I know you're only a sophomore, but it feels like you've really embraced already being one of the leaders on this team. Is that something you take a lot of pride in and you're ready for in year two?
Yes, I think that's something that like me and Coach Fleck talked about in the recruiting process. Is like in high school I was never a captain, but now like I've made strides to change and understand how to be a leader and different things like that. So he's done a great job of mentoring me and teaching me what I need to do and like how I need to carry myself and the things that I need to do.
EACFB, a big fan of yours,
Mhm.
and here's some of the ratings they had for you: 89 speed, 80 strength, 90 agility, 94 acceleration, 88 for vision. Is there anything they got wrong and they're going to have to fix at some point this season?
I mean, it all sounds pretty good in my opinion. I say the strength could go up a little bit. I feel like I break a lot more tackles than they're giving me credit for. But I mean, I really like my player. He's kind of overpowered in the game a little bit. So I mean, I'm happy with him. I mean, he makes a lot of plays. So
4 new teams in this conference, maybe some more travel, definitely some
Mhm.
new looks. What kind of challenges does it bring to this conference, and for you guys specifically, of course?
um, challenges. I mean, I'd say just like you said, the travel could be a little different. Even though like I'm really excited to go over there to the West Coast. It opens up a lot of opportunities to play on the big stage. You get to go. I mean, this year we get to play in the Rose Bowl, which I mean historically is one of the greatest stadiums ever built. So I mean, it's really cool to go over there. I mean, it's just you get to play like air raid offenses, and it's just really cool.
There's been some big seasons at Minnesota under Coach Fleck already. How do you guys as a group take it to the next level and try to win this conference, which will be probably the most competitive conference in all college football?
I think that what we're gonna do as a team is just go 1-0 every day. Just win each day and just keep going. We're not really looking at that end goal necessarily. It's not something that we really talk about much. Our biggest thing is going 1-0 every day and just becoming the best that we can be and the most connected team. Because I mean, a connected team is a dangerous team, so that's the biggest thing.
Thanks, Darius.
Yes, sir.